Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Inscryption. Picking up where we left off. Let's see what this has to offer us. Let's make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the costs that you wish to pay. Okay, that's an interesting option. Well, let's try that one. The monstrous grizzly, its form speaks enough of its efficacy. That would be a nice one. A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? Not quite sure actually, but Grizzly is perfectly where I want it. Let me see here. Let me take a look at what items I have. Gotta go. Now, let's go here. Now the question is, what to sacrifice? The choice is yours. What is your thing? The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Useful, okay. Ooh, so many things to choose. What does this one do? When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Okay. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Interesting. Well, let's do that. And I'll go for Marvelous. Let's see. How the caged wolf works. Looks like it only has defense, but I'm betting it breaks out eventually or something. Let's try giving this one. I think. Cool. It just attacks it onto this one there. Alright. Well, the last totem battle we had did not go well. Let's see if this one goes better. You again. Indeed, our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend? Gotcha. I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Alright. Bring me the goat. Squirrel. Goat. The goat's thing has worthy sacrifice of card bearing. The sigil is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood in sacrifice. Okay. In that case, can I do that? Sacrifice you there, and nope. Okay, I do have to sacrifice a different one for that. And sacrifice the brand fur. All right, I had to check. I do have enough for you though. Let's put you back in the game. Ooh. That glowing red eye effect is kind of creepy and really cool. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Squirrel. Yeah. Squirrel. And there, take you down. Fine. Such a grump. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Yes, I did not know that. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. That makes it even more deadly with my guy's poison damage ability there and doing 3 points. The death touch ability, that means. So, okay, that really worked out for me. Really nicely. We got an opossum. Yep. I win this battle. Get some extra teeth. There we go. That looks iffy. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Oh, now this. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. Thank you. See the quality? So what do these do for me, I wonder? Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's cool. It makes the teeth wiggle a bit. It's like, yeah, yes, you have to spend some. Dunk. Well, wolf pelt, rabbit pelt. I have to get the golden pelt, right? I'm not sure what the golden pelt does. I'm betting it can be used in some weird combos in some weird way, as well as whatever purpose it might have otherwise. And I think that's it for all the pelts. I'm going to take this go. You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Okay, so they're a trading commodity if I get lucky enough to survive long enough to be able to use them for such. Alright, power something up, get more items. Let's go with items. It's bleeding, yields 3 blood. Yeah, okay. I definitely want that goat. It's super useful. And this is looking like a boss fight to me. Oh? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. Thanks? The tree seemed to close in around you as the chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal and stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. It was the Prospector. Okay. What is this smoke? Bone King. When a card bearing this sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Okay. That's a payoff, alright. Pack Mule. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction described. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Bounce around. Got a boulder there. Awesome. Squirrel. Looks like the smoke is free to play. Doesn't evade attack. I almost want the smoke to die, so I'll put you here. Put down you. And I'm gonna go wait for the moment to get Jimmy out. No point in rushing it. I also noticed that he has so many bones. I also noticed that he has 2 candles of his own there in that skull. And that makes me concerned regarding how he functions. Alright. Squirrel. Sacrifice. There. Oh, 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 oh. Dad, damn it, my mule! Oh, okay then. And squirrel, snapper, coyote. Guess I'll take another squirrel for now. What is that? The value represented with this will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the field. So ants get stronger the more. Got it. Okay. Coyote. It's 4. I could actually get the coyote out. I think I want the wolf. For now. And turn. Oh, that was enough to take out the first candle in one hit. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. I didn't. It's fine. There's gold in them cards. My cards! You monster! You! It goes! I struck gold! Well, that's for me. Let's get another squirrel, I guess. And take a look here. What is this gold nugget? Can I not do anything with it? What is that? Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that empty space. Okay, so it moves to block. Got it. Alright. Choices. Go out to spaces, there's no room for that card. Alright, I guess I have to wait for now. Actually, how I read that in my head, that comes across as if you ever played Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. There's what are they called? Scrags? Been a long time since I played. Anyway, enemy, and they do some interesting noises and whatnot. Always get them. Can I? This doesn't have a sacrifice value, does it? I guess it could just be used as a meat shield. Okay, how to do this? You have 3 health, you have 1. Squirrel. And my own coyote. So there. Well, if I got extra points for having all the bone tokens, it would be I'd be quite set for a while there. Alright, I need more the grizzly, you say. Alright. I'm interested. But let's see this place first. Get a few points there. I'm gonna take out that. Yep, alright. I was right about that. Then let's get a squirrel. 1, 2, 3. He'll take that. 2 points there. Matter. No problem. Alright. What I'm going to do is squirrel. Goat. Grizzly. Alright, if this goes well, how this should function for me. Can't sacrifice that. I had to double check. Now I should get a whole bunch of extra teeth out of this one for this hit. Yeah. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Gee, thanks, Leshy. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted the opportunity to select a rare Card. Choose carefully. Oh boy, what have we got here? Arayuli. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. 7/7, but it costs 4. So, tank, but expensive. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. True, but ever got one. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. This feels like one of those cards that initially is worthless, but I wonder if that mushroom means I already have one in my deck, maybe? Or is that a mushroom or a tooth? I'm not sure. But I bet it means I already have one in my deck. Alright. But I bet the Gek is something that... Let's grab it. One, because I don't fancy the 4 sacrifice one. But also because, like, this game does weird stuff. And if they're hinting at it may have some use, it probably has some weird, twisted use under some specific condition if I can just discover it. It will turn it from being worthless into a monster. With sound of the Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, carried onwards. New map. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Okay, so pick one random card by that, or pick a card in general. Let's do this one. This seems fun. But we got 2, 3, or bone. Let's go with another 3. Another grizzly. Okay. More grizzlies in my deck. Work with that. Alright. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. That's pretty good, actually. But... because that could be basically a turn of I bypass most defenses. But a goat is very useful. So goat is. Alright, what have we got here? Bees. Card bringing the suitable strike, hit one directly, yep. Not the bees. Okay. Or if I lose the pelt if it gets destroyed in combat, or if it just gets added back to my deck afterwards. It's kind of one of those question marks. I mean, the other cards basically stick around as far as I understand it. Alright, well, for now, squirrel, bullfrog. No point in putting down a pelt anyway with these because they'd bypass it one way or the other. And sure. Locked. Squirrel. And turn. So strange, why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Okay. Bifurcated strike. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to left and right of the space across rooms. This doesn't attack straight ahead. Got it. Another bee with a giant spider on it. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Not. Okay. Well, let's put you there. You there to block one of his attacks. And turn. Oh, I forgot. Her being straight across the room would actually reduce him to 0 attack at all. The pelts are becoming more of a problem than they're worth. So far, that's not great. Because they're just getting in the way right now. Come on, I need something that actually does something. Alright. Under the circumstances, I don't have enough. That's not good. That is not good at all. Well, turn. Don't have much choice. Let me see here. What you? Jimmy Jim. Could very much use Jimmy Jim. Okay, how best to make use of Jimmy Jim, though? He'll attack that, which will bring that out, so that's fine there. Okay. You're being bypassed, you're being there. Attack there. Goat. Can I sacrifice some help? No. Okay. That's good to know. Let's give it one more turn. Need a squirrel for a sacrifice. Then goat goes there. Jimmy Jim goes there. And next turn I'll be able to bring out the rattler. Okay, holding in there so far. Squirrel. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender. Or you may finish this match the slow way. I could accept his surrender. But then I don't have the chance of getting more teeth. Also, isn't it more fun, Leshy, to progress the combat? Wouldn't you agree? Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Right. I can sacrifice that help. It's doing me no good. I'll have to remember that in the future, though. Alright. 3, 6, 7... Not as much as I would hope for, but I'll get some bonus teeth out of it still, even if it is only a few. The omnipresent mole, it burrows and emerges to block any land-borne attacker. Alright. Burrower, when an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay, so it's a really good defense, or at least against non-blockers. The Rat King. The tragic Rat King, when their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Okay, so my bone turn out. Honestly, the mole seems like the better option still. For a defensive play. And we got the fire. This should be interesting. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Okay, this one will give 2 health to whichever card I... No way! What about you? Oh. If I could make Jimmy Jim even more powerful with that kill strike there, that would be pretty useful. If I have any others, it would be worthwhile, though. Nah, let's try that. Jimmy Jim. The health of the Jimmy Jim was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, he withdrew. Alright. Totem or normal combat? And whatever that is, I'm guessing it means I get to draw something out of the chest. Alright. Oh, I can look at all my stuff. Alright, I don't know what that is. Maybe it lets me get rid of a card? There's the fire again. So totem battle, normal battle. The totem battle would be harder probably, but more interesting. Well, that one would be probably normal, but could still be challenging. Let's do totem battle just for kicks and giggles. Ooh. What is that? Serpent types will have a stinky ability. Okay. That's one way to do it. Or amphibians? Because the bullfrog is not a serpent. Interesting option. Anyway, also I noticed it has that symbol up at the top left there. Things to consider. Okay. Well, first off, squirrel. Second, don't have enough for you. I could just take a hit from the bullfrog for now. Ooh, we got some big boys coming in. I need another squirrel. Coyote, you've got death touch. That's not good for me. Alright, squirrel. Well, is this one when it enters? It's played, you will receive a random item as long as the pack is not full. Yeah. 2. Yeah. Pack rat, squirrel. What is that? Hourglass. To user, your adversary will entirely skip their next turn. Under the circumstances, that could be perfect. I'll pass my next turn. Okay. Curious how that'll affect things, though. Alright. Turn. I'm obligated to pass. You there. Turn. Meddlesome mole. Alright, well, my mole died, but still blocked some attacks there. Actually, blocked both of them, didn't it? So that was really actually useful for me. You've got that. 3 damage, so he'll kill him. That's unfortunate. But if I do that... Do I draw a squirrel, or do I draw... Let's try this. Let's see how this plays. You. I'll sacrifice... Wait. You have no attack, right? You and I'll sacrifice you. You put you here. But you get it. Power number is the answer. I wish you didn't cost 1 to get. Alright. Well, experimenting. Learning how this works. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. That did more damage than I thought. Alright, well, that's 1 candle down. Oh, disappointing. Yep, we continue on though. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Okay, turkey vulture. Nice, but too expensive for what I need right now. I really need to cheaper stuff probably to make things work. What is that? Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Okay, so it's got a retaliation. I think that's what I want. And is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Okay. Strange larva, which will turn into something. Another Gek. Many lives. When the card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. That's interesting. And he. Okay, I have to go with that larva. It turns into something bug-related, I'm guessing, since it's a larva. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. Okay, we'll here. The warm light of the campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its power, said one. Pick something else. Do what you must. Alright, I don't want to put Jimmy Jim forward again. Because I don't trust that. Let's do... I don't want to risk the larva, because I kind of want... Let's try them all. Interesting if it could fight as well as the men. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spying a few of the survivors fooling, he made a hasty retreat with their wolf. I want to check something real quick. Whoa. No, okay, that's the same. Never mind. We've already got that. Nothing new here. Wait. You weren't here before. You have teeth that I could pluck. I feel like I should save that for now. Because I don't... Well... What is that? That's the trapper up there, actually. So, no, I guess I could use teeth. Let's see how this goes. Dunk, dunk. I just have to survive this combat. Alright. Not a bad start. Bad start. He's got a lot of stuff here. Kingfishers. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if it is a cozy... what is that? Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn while submerged, using opposing creatures attack its owner directly. So, okay, so it basically has a hide feature. Got it. It prevents me from killing it on its turn. They do how much damage? 1/1? Okay, for now, squirrel. Porcupine. Go here. Then end that turn. Yeah, alright. Very interesting. Then another squirrel. And guess we'll get Jim to go here. Ooh, I better do that. Ow. Alright. Turn. Oh, I think I still lost. I miscalculated. Well, got a lot further than we did last time. You're at the end of your road. We got a lot of interesting new cards we've discovered. We're definitely progressing the storyline, it feels like. At least if the talking cards ever give us more to work with. Stay there, no need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Pathetic. Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. Do you have a memento to create? Behold, your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please choose a card to draw the cost. Let's go with get 0. Cost of free from the get. And another, this time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. Well, okay, I pretty much have to go with the drizzle here. 4 and 6 is not bad. Now choose a card from which you will extract the sigils. In the fledgling, a card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after one turn. I have to do that, right? I have to see what that would do. Sigil fledgling from the strange larva. Never did ask you your name. For some reason this is coming to me. Bear Grylls. This seems funny, especially since we used a bear for the stats. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. And here we go again. I had such high hopes for that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go. Or you will die. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. What is going on here? Do I get to... Am I choosing one, or something else? Also, the Stout's face is weird now. Is her face different too? I think it might be. Okay, I can't click anything. So, alright, let's just go back. I guess it just means those are forever added to my hand, maybe? Guaranteed? Or maybe that's what my starting hand will be? There's so many options here. Alright, before we continue, I have to check and make sure there weren't any differences. 0, 1, 3, 3. I still don't know what this is about. Where did I leave my phone? 1 second. Okay. Right, so let's get this done. Take a picture. I don't know if this is something that is only important on the run it shows up on, or what. I'm guessing there will be something that'll give me more info later as to how to use it. Let's see, we've got some more figurines there. Still nothing there, but I'm curious now about this. If this is enough smoke. Yes. I do relish snuffing off your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. Okay, I wonder if that forever adds smoke to my deck, or if it only gives me just for the run. Like, is it a one-time use and it's gone forever type thing? Or perhaps it's one of those things that, like, each time I die, like, candle gets lit, and if I have 3, then I can get it. Okay, got 1 tooth out of that. Some options here, anyway. Let's jump in with this and see what it does. Choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on 5 that you prefer. Okay. Okay, or that. So bird, wolf. Don't have a lot for the deer stuff before, so let's see what that does. The sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those that beat the end of its antlers. Okay, nice abilities. A randomly chosen hoof card. You wish to for something else? Nope, I'm good. That's not the normal thing there. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them briskly. Choose Death touch, think, or block. Death touch. Squirrels. I think that's a totem for me. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The touch of Death sigil will now be marked upon all your squirrel creatures. Actually, that may be a waste when I think about it, because squirrels don't deal damage. But actually, I'm trying to remember if they have to deal actual damage. Wait a second. My nose keeps itching. Okay. Come on, Death Touch, where are you? Where are you? Wait. Bees within. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. Bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health. Okay, interesting. Okay, when a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Bother. Okay, so that may be worthless for my thing. Unless I find a way to power up my squirrels. I have to think on that one. Alright, anyway. Well, worst case, we screwed up our thing for the time being. But at least we have the Death Touch totem for the time being for this run. I suspect that maybe it'll be coming useful later. That for a reason. The card seems useful, but I think there's more to it. Yes, I'm pretty sure if it can get... I don't know if it has to get defeated or what. But I bet if it breaks out... I'm betting either it breaks out over time, or it breaks out due to damage to it. Not quite sure, though. For now, roll on. And you can block that one. Turn. Alright. 2 squirrels. Squirrel. Squirrel. Problem is, they'll bypass it. So I don't really need that to do that right now. That said, let's put you here for now. We'll just see if you break out over time. Then you can go here, reduce that attack to 0, and you can work on that one over time. Okay, turn. Bullfrog's dead. I need more cards. It's me! Yes, strangely square-headed Stout. Turn again. Scroll. Keep me alive. But if I don't want... Longhorn, you have me here. I surrender. Yes, but I want extra teeth potentially, too, if I can find a way to do it. So, we will continue. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 2 now. Turn. I have a plan. And turn. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have to sacrifice one of you. That will not suffice. Okay, I can't sacrifice the cage. See? Well, never mind. That doesn't work out in my favor after all, because you'd only still do that. Yeah. So, okay, I guess I'll just get one extra tooth out of the deal. Alright, we get to pick another card, do we? Bird. That or a bug. Bug. The ringworm. The underappreciated ringworm, its value is not readily apparent. Another one that sounds like there's something horrible that will happen if I find a weird trick to it. Like, maybe if I find a way to give it the ability to transform, it turns into something horrendous. Or, I know there's eventually a mechanic where you can, like, fuse creatures together. That could also... I don't know. I feel like there's something... They're definitely hinting at horrible, horrible things. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before him. Okay. That, or a different head for it. I have to do that. Then squirrel on that. That just made my squirrels phenomenal. The old woman collected her pieces and shuffled off into the darkness. My squirrels are so overpowered now because that means I can do so much with them. Alright, which option to go with? That. Normal battle. Pick a card by value. Sacrifice. Why can't I never remember what that bird sign does? Or bird sign, random card, items, battle. I kind of do need some more supplies. So, we'll do that. Okay, so this was total battle. Got it. Alright, I can work with that. Wolf cub. Alright. Boom. Sacrifice. So it's looking like I definitely have to get him to get damaged. Problem is he has flying for these things. How about that? Squirrel. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll take 3 points this next turn. If I don't do anything anyway. Deal 1 damage, do that. I kinda have to try this ringworm, don't I? I have to try it. See what happens. Oh, I forgot you turned into that. Well, rip. That was a bad run. For that battle? Okay. I gotta wake up. And keep track of all these stats a lot better. Problem is, there is a lot to keep track of. Okay, Wolf Cub. Beehive. The invaluable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. Conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Alright, I kinda wanna try the beehive just because that's cool looking, but the wolf cub would probably be better for me. But actually, with the squirrel ability I have right now, the raven would be easier and have more versatility for attacking. So, no. Okay, raven. Powerful item, turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Yes. That would be useful. Alright, I don't technically need the goat right now because the squirrel is as good as a goat. As long as I have that totem in play. So a squirrel will actually be better for me. Okay. No more weird dodging of my things. This caged wolf will get played. There. And actually get used as a defensive unit. Right? Right. Alright. 3 and 2. We'll block that, please. Alright, squirrel. You. We got the raven. That probably won't work out well for me in some ways, but we'll see. Yeah, because you just bypass that, but alright. Still take a hit. Oh, okay, I get a wolf out. What was that? That sounded like something else happened as well as that. I wonder if the caged wolf over by the skull is now loose. That would be such a weird twist if that card affected that in that way. I have to experiment with that. Alright, I have no cards in hand. I need this. Squirrel. Then you go there. You sacrifice that. You here. Turn. Good. That worked out well for me. You move out of the way. Flee. Well, not save you. Yeah. Alright. Need one of you. Not what I was hoping for. Turn. Alright, that works out. Some damage, bounce that back. Testing, testing. Let's see how this affects this. Oh, wait. Kingfisher, a slippery hunter. Rattler? What? I'm not sure what that is. Mirror something, the power. Alright, I have to get that, because that's like Cthulhu junk. I don't want to risk screwing up my squirrel thing right now, but I also want to find out. You know, worst case, I can just put the squirrel thing back. I don't know if I can have more than one potion at a time. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. So we're going to experiment. We're going to get a second head. Let's get the stag head. Alright. This squirrel. Okay, yeah, I can only have one head. Alright. So now I want to keep the squirrel. You hunt her down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. Good to know that there's options, though, how that works. Time for the Prospector. I don't feel like I'm prepared this time. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears, and the head was blocked by a previous. Was the Prospector. Okay, we have some options. Definitely want to kill that pack mule now. No, because knowing what it does. Put you there. You'll just bypass things, though. You can block that. You don't need to use that. Options, options, options. Yeah. You go there. And alright. Squirrel. Sneak bug. Raven. Worst case, I don't get the mule. We'll see how it goes. A wolf. Alright, first phase done. I'm guessing there's gold in them cards. Boom. Alright. Gold! I've struck gold! Let's drop the Whirl. Wolf. Clearing up my board a bit for me. I need more cards. Wish I knew what that does. But not curious enough to sacrifice that. Let's do skip a turn for you though. That's good. Squirrel. I suspect what it does is it mirrors whatever card it gets placed across from. But let's find out. Okay, yep, that's what it did, at least for the stats. Alright, we get that, just in case I need them. What was that? Okay, go. Mag. Order. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. Whoa, okay. And it has airborne. That magpie looks, it's seen some things. That magpie has seen some things. Okay. Gotta choose. Got some sacrifices now. He's doing the Prospector again. Easy boss, mules. Yeah. Alright. I basically got this combat already. For the most part. So. I think I want to do squirrel. Then magpie. Thank you. Shine. Very shiny. Then yeah, that could work out. So do that. Put you there. Then the possum down here as well for kicks and giggles. Sure. Could go on anyway, but alright. Even if I hadn't, I would have been pre-lined up for something else. Let me relight your candles. Thank you. Very well. You may choose a rare card. I did not think I would actually win that fight, given everything. Poor abandoned child, it does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? Let's get this thing, since I'm pretty well stacked for sacrificing. After the harrowing encounter with the Prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. Off into the wetlands we go again. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Alright. Give me 1 second.